Hello all, welcome to the course Computer Application in Business. Let's start with the first unit, Introduction to Information System. Today's topic would be on system and its components. Let's have a quick look at the various objectives of today's session. We would be starting with importance of computers in business, then system and its components, data and information, information systems, and types of information systems. Computers in business. Computers have become essential business tools, and wherever we could see in a business setup, computers are playing a very vital role, right from the data entry till high-end computing. They are used in every aspect of a company's operation, including product creation, marketing, accounting, administration, sales, whatever you term it to be. So computers are playing a very vital role in every walk of business. So to start with, let's see how they play a vital role in the communication aspect. Companies use computers for both internal and external communication. That's through email, messenger system, conferencing, and word processing. Computers play a vital role in the research aspects as well to understand the various industry trends, trademarks, patents, potential clients, competitors through an intense search via search engines and various databases. They also help in media production. Computers are now used to produce different types of media, including graphics, video, and audio. They are also used in data tracking as well as in storage. So gone are those paper files, and now we are on to the digital transformation era where we keep storing all required documents in a digital form. Organizations also store and manage their data using various IANS softwares, including the cloud technology. Next comes the product development. Developers use computers to create new products and services. And they are also used in the human resource department to maintain information regarding the employee, to generate payroll system, and various other online services. So these are all few examples. You can find an enormous usage of computers in the business scenario. With that, let's move on to what a system is basically. As you all know, a system is an organized collection of parts or otherwise called as subsystems that are highly integrated to accomplish an overall goal. So when you look at here, you can see the system is surrounded by a lot of subsystems. So all of them put together are intended for accomplishing a specific goal. The system has various inputs which goes through certain process in order to gain certain output. So when you talk about a system would always have a well-defined and a refined set of inputs and also a specific task that needs to be accomplished, then what is desired out of that system as an output. So when we talk about the process here, again, process are the various set of activities that take place in a particular system. A system can have multiple processes, and again, each and every process can have a sub-process and so on. So when we look into the formal definition of a system is an orderly grouping in of interdependent components linked together according to a plan to achieve a specific objective as specified by Barry Boehm. So again, when you talk about a system, why we call it as an orderly grouping, there should be some sequence in which they have to be grouped. And it consists of lot of interdependent components. There may be a component say A, B, C, D. All of them depend each other for their functional aspects. They are linked together so in order to achieve a specific objective. So this is the simplest definition for a system. The system is an orderly grouping in of interdependent components linked together according to a plan to achieve a specific objective. So From this particular aspect, it would be very clear that we have seen what is the role of computers in business and where all they are used in various operational aspects of business. We have also seen what a system is, and we have seen what a process is, and what a system consists of in simple terms, and what is the definition of a system in terms of Barry Bowen. So with this, let's conclude this particular session and catch you all in the next subsequent session. Thank you.